Today, in every country on every continent, the daily shopping needs of consumers are being met by an integrated global supply chain that unites the manufacturing and retailing worlds. Never before has so much focus gone into bringing high-quality consumer products into the homes of consumers at such low cost. So today, the industry has a supply chain it can rightfully be proud of. And technology is the key to providing this high-performance supply chain. But behind this physical technology, there has also been an explosion in information technology. The supply chains of today are driven by information, and it is information that will enhance the supply chain of the future. In particular, it is product information that will drive change. But it is product information that has not exactly been managed terribly well in our industry. The reality is that most product information used in our industry today falls short of basic quality standards. Simply put, much of the product data currently used in our supply chain is, how can I put it? Wrong, inaccurate, incorrect, just won't do. Wrong. For example, leading global manufacturers reported that 58% of their product information was incorrect at source, and 60 to 80% of core attributes of item information delivered to retailers are inaccurate. And these figures are typical for the industry. Bad product data has enormous impact. But no need to give up your golf club membership just yet, because these data quality problems, challenges, can be resolved with a little bit of effort. Some rather clever, forward-thinking companies today realise that managing product information is as much an integral part of the product as the formulation, manufacturing process, logistics and order-to-cash cycle. Now, there are many root causes of bad data, but we've chosen to focus on two of the main culprits. Firstly, we all know that consumer needs are changing all the time, forcing consumer products to change constantly. And so, product design development is a continuous repeating process. Until the final launch of a product, the packaging of the consumer and trade units can keep changing. Even once the product is launched, changes can be made to the packaging. Typically, retailers will look to manufacturers to supply as much logistical information about the new product as far ahead of the launch as possible. Retailers use this information to advance planned shelf changes and ensure warehouse slots are available for the new item, which leaves both trading partners reliant on the manufacturer communicating the final product information and any other subsequent changes to the retailer in good time, and on the retailer actually incorporating those changes within the retail systems. But unfortunately, yes, you've guessed it, too often this realignment simply does not happen. A change in how a product is stored on a pallet might seem trivial to a buyer or a seller, but to a DC manager, it can be a reason to reject an order.
Sorry mate, too big, send it back.
Or for the product to be accepted into the DC and then found to be the cause of a whole bunch of problems right the way through to the shelf. Of course, this is not just for new items, it also applies to promotional items where pack size and trade unit dimensions might be subject to a temporary change. And then there's the inconsistency around the world in the use of different GTIN identification codes for promotional products, which just adds to the whole data accuracy confusion. The second area we're focusing on is the manual intervention that takes place correcting and re-entering the same product information. It's incredible that at a time when we have fully automated production facilities and warehouses, GPS systems in trucks, electronic data exchange, and even electronic product tags, we still have so much manual entry in our business. In fact, we have unacceptable levels of manual entry in the handling of product information. And the trouble is that manual steps in the information flow allow room for error and reduce the integrity of the information. One area that is particularly prone to errors from manual intervention is in the order-to-cash process. The mismatch rate between purchase orders and invoices is at a shocking level and is getting worse. Errors in the order-to-cash process are not just an administrative burden. They impact the whole business. So, to recap, failing to maintain alignment of product changes and manual steps breaking up the information process are just two examples of where bad, naughty data is being allowed into our supply chain. Consequently, we have a joint challenge in our industry to improve the situation and improve data accuracy. Why? Well, basically, because improved data accuracy will drive additional sales, will improve productivity, and reduce our costs. Granted, data accuracy might not be the most exciting or sexiest part of our industry, but the business consequences are very sexy. And companies that are succeeding in tackling this challenge understand that they need to manage product information as a corporate asset, like money. So they prioritize it, resource it, organize for it with the importance it deserves. And results can be achieved rapidly by focusing on the people, processes, and technology that surround data accuracy. Looking at the people, we need to identify who owns the information. Processes, put in place the right processes to ensure continuously aligned and accurate data. And technology, use the tools available, global standards, global data synchronization, and internal data alignment. And always remember, data accuracy involves all the trading partners. We can solve this and reap the benefits if we collaborate and cooperate with our trading partners. So together, let's stamp out data inaccuracy for good.